Hello there. We've got some real contrast in the weather across Europe at the moment. Low pressure moving in from the Atlantic is drawing in a southwesterly breeze, and along with it plenty of weather fronts in the north and the west at the moment. So unsettled, breezy but mild for the UK into northern France, Germany for instance as well. Further north across Scandinavia, and we've still got some really heavy snowfall lingering across central Sweden and parts of Finland as well, and cold air is pushing into the north of that. But further south across Europe, fairly dry and settled through the central Mediterranean. Still a few heavy showers lingering across parts of Turkey at the moment. They should tend to ease away. Dry and warm for Greece, Croatia into Italy, and it's been very warm recently across parts of Spain too. Not quite the high temperatures that we have seen. But as we head further north, there's that rain lingering across parts of northern France into the UK, across towards Denmark as well. So it's looking breezy, it's looking unsettled with that low pressure in the northwest, but still mild. As this front sweeps its way south across France, Switzerland and Austria, we're going to be seeing some fairly heavy late season snow forming across the Alpine region through Friday and into the weekend as well. So let's take a look at the outlook over the next 5 days. London and Paris, breezy, unsettled, mild, plenty of showers, mostly dry and reasonably warm for the likes of Madrid and for Rome as well. Further east, we're going to be seeing some cold air arriving in Berlin, Vienna and Kiev into next week. Bye-bye. Hello. It's the 12th atmospheric river event across the western United States since December. Another intense storm has been battering California. You can see this rapidly deepening area of low pressure that's been bringing heavy rain. We've had flooding, we've seen wind damage with gusts over 100 miles per hour. That system now pushing further inland, so further very heavy snow for the San Bernardino area, for Sierra Nevada. There could be about 5 feet of snow. Blizzard conditions with the strong winds, yet more rain down at low levels. Elsewhere, another area of low pressure pushing to the north of the Great Lakes at the moment, and yet another area of low pressure arriving across Alaska, then pushing into British Columbia. So still unsettled here. It's going to be turning windy once again, with a bit of a respite, a bit of a drier day to come for Vancouver, for instance. But down towards San Francisco into Los Angeles, we are still seeing some heavy downpours continuing, and temperatures really below average still for many western states. So this is the outlook over the next few days. It will dry up for San Francisco and Los Angeles, but it remains rather cool. The winds will ease. There's that blustery snow that's going to be sitting across the likes of Michigan towards Ontario and Quebec as well. Meanwhile, temperatures as we move down the east coast are still above average for the mid-Atlantic down towards Florida as well. But we have got some showery rain pushing in across the region, and that's going to arrive in New York over the next few days, and we'll see a noticeable dip in temperature here. Bye-bye. Hello, thanks for joining me for this look at the weather across South America and Central America. And we've had some fairly heavy rain over recent days across parts of Paraguay, Ecuador, towards Colombia and western Brazil as well. And actually this whole region is set to be seeing some enhanced rainfall over the next couple of days as well. So that's lingering, could bring some flooding problems. Further south, a separate area of rain through central parts of Argentina in towards the far south of Brazil. But in between that, quite warm weather, above average temperatures holding on across the north of Argentina. But you can see some of the green colours showing those really heavy tropical downpours across western parts of Brazil in particular. Looking drier towards the southeast of Brazil for the likes of Rio de Janeiro, but some heavy showers affecting Buenos Aires, and down towards Patagonia still fairly unsettled with wet and windy weather sweeping through there. So Rio looking largely dry, could be a bit of mistiness lingering around with those light winds on Friday, but Buenos Aires continue to see heavy downpours. It should turn drier as we head through Sunday into Monday. There's been some fairly heavy showers across parts of Mexico around the Bay of Campeche. They're easing now, but still a few showers around the Yucatan Peninsula for Belize, also down towards Costa Rica. We have got a line of heavier downpours just affecting central parts of Cuba on Wednesday, also towards Puerto Rico, some heavy showers as well. But they're going to be a bit hit and miss, so a drier day for many on Thursday, but a return to heavy showers from Friday onwards. Bye-bye. Hello. The seasonal long rains have now arrived across parts of East Africa. That is some good news for the drought affected regions around the Horn of Africa. We have got some showers, and they're going to be quite heavy in fact over the next 24 to 48 hours across parts of Eritrea, Ethiopia, Somalia, spreading down towards Kenya, Tanzania in towards Malawi, where it's already been very wet with the remnants of ex-cyclone Freddie. So more rainfall for Malawi, not too welcome, but further north we certainly need all those showers. Meanwhile, it's heating up across the northwest of Africa. Temperatures on the rise for Morocco, but cooler air filtering in for Libya and for Egypt, and it'll cool down for South Africa with the arrival of some showers too. So here's the outlook for Cape Town: 25 there on Thursday, but turning cooler and certainly fairly unsettled over the next few days. Johannesburg also seeing the arrival of some showers through the course of the weekend. Khartoum hot and dry, but it will turn cooler during Saturday, overnight into Sunday as well. A bit of a drop in temperature on the way there. Some heavy showers around parts of the Caucasus region. Dry for now for central Saudi Arabia, but we've got brisk winds still blowing through the Persian Gulf and also towards the Gulf of Aden as well, with some scattered showers. Really unsettled weather though in store for parts of Iran towards Pakistan, with heavy showers moving their way east. So we're going to see more showers for the likes of Beirut and Riyadh later in the week. Bye-bye. Hello. The weather across much of South Asia at the moment is looking fairly unsettled. We've got some fairly stormy conditions that have been sweeping across the Middle East. You can see this area of cloud here on the satellite image. That is going to be gradually bringing some heavy showers and brisk winds across parts of Pakistan, Afghanistan, into the northwest of India as well. Meanwhile, further south, it's looking largely dry and settled. A lot of dry weather towards Kerala and Tamil Nadu as well, but a few showers cropping up across Sri Lanka over the next 24 hours or so. But as we head our way further north, then that's where we're going to see some of those heavy downpours, particularly for Rajasthan, Punjab as well. Could be some flooding impacts. A similar story for Pakistan and Afghanistan, with some snowfall across the mountains. Similar picture into Nepal. We'll see some snow over the Himalayas, but some heavy rain showers down at low levels. To the north of that, still quite warm for much of Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan as well, but cooler conditions where you see the showers moving in, and there's some blustery winds in and around those downpours. Mostly dry down at the west coast from Mumbai right down towards parts of Kerala, for instance, as well. Just one or two scattered showers for Andhra Pradesh, but largely dry for West Bengal and across much of Bangladesh. But there will be some heavy showers moving in for Dhaka from around about Saturday onwards. Islamabad, though, will lose the downpours and it'll turn drier, warmer and less windy into next week. Chennai should lose most of the showers by around Sunday as well, and it's remaining dry for Nagpur. Bye-bye. Hello. We've seen some record-breaking March warmth across parts of eastern China and Japan too. The city of Osaka reached 25 Celsius on Wednesday. That's the earliest in the year that 25 Celsius has been reported in the city. Meanwhile, further south, plenty of heavy showers across parts of Indonesia, but that warm weather continues into Thailand, for instance, too. Not quite as warm as it has been, though, across Japan, because we've got all of this rain sweeping in. So a pretty wet day across Japan. Particularly heavy rain, though, into central and eastern China. Could be some flooding for Fujian province, for instance. There's the heat to the south of that holding on across Vietnam, Laos, Thailand as well. Some heavier downpours across the Malay Peninsula into Indonesia. So Osaka really is looking cooler and more unsettled. So plenty of heavy showers in the forecast over the next 4 days or so there. Beijing also seeing a bit of rain arriving into the next couple of days. Across Australia then, and it's looking pretty wet still for New South Wales and parts of Victoria. We've had low pressure lingering here, so further downpours on Thursday. Meanwhile, for central parts of Australia into Western Australia, it's hot, so 38 degrees for Exmouth and Alice Springs, a few places over 40 degrees. We are seeing high pressure that's going to be building across New Zealand, so that's keeping things largely dry and settled. It's going to be warming up for Wellington, but still plenty more showers in the forecast for Sydney. Bye-bye.